What's up? What's up? What's up, family? Hey, y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, man. If you are one of my subscribers, I definitely appreciate your viewership. It's you all that keep this thing going. And if it is your first time here, then there must have been something that caught your attention. I'm going to do my best to keep it. This is no cap fragrance reviews where I keep it 100%, 100% of the time. I give it to you real. I give it to you straight, no chaser. No cap, just like some of my testers. And man, y'all seen, well, you see the thumbnail. Rack store finds, rare finds, man. I don't know. It's just something with the thrill and the hunt when you go in the rack store looking for some of these little cheapy gems that you may or may not have heard about. And then you see something that catches your eye that looks like, man, is it cloning this or something like that? And then you pull it up online and do a little research and smell it. And I don't know, man. It's just something fun about it. So, have you seen my short today? I went into TJ Maxx, one that's, a little ways away from my house. Sometimes I go, on the hunt. And I told myself, I'm thinking it'll probably be not much in there I find, but I will at least find one of these $14.99 fragrances. I'm only going to buy one and I'll be done with it. But sometimes, man, if you go in there and I just happen to see some that you don't see or that I looked up and was like, wait a minute, that's that? But anyway, before I get to that, I want to talk about one that I got a few weeks ago from Marshall's that was actually a rare find as well. And that's this right here. It ain't gonna take you too long if you know anything about some of these fragrances to know what this is duping and what this is a clone of, because Milestone, this was from Milestone. It's kind of like Mason Alhambra and everything. They go for the bottle, they go for it all. But this is Bravery Hero, which is a clone of none other than Burberry Hero. So now, it took me a little minute to go ahead and talk to y'all about this one because I wanted to be sure that it was even worth mentioning, because I sprayed it in the store and it was, it was nice, it was pleasant. But I wasn't impressed by Burberry Hero itself back in the day when I smelled it at Macy's. I definitely was like, I wouldn't pay retail, barely discounted prices for that one, because though it was nice, you could tell it wasn't going to have any lasting power or anything. So now it has a basic kind of note breakdown. The accords are woody, fresh, spicy, aromatic, and citrus. Now, that is exactly what you get from this. It came out in 2021, and you have top notes of bergamot. You feel like there's more citrus in there in this, maybe some orange blossom or something, but it has juniper berry and black pepper in the mid. So it has some spicy components. The black pepper gives it the aromatic touch that it's getting. But then in the base, it is all cedar. Three different types of cedar. You have Atlas cedar, Virginian cedar, and Himalayan cedar. So, needless to say, this isn't nothing I could really wear right now. Now, the Milestone Atomizer definitely gives it a boost to go ahead and pick up. See, like right there, I'm like, I was barely smelling it. Ain't sure ain't nothing wrong with my sniffer. Okay, there it is. So, it's pleasant. It is a pleasant scent. Like I said, fresh out the shower, dumb reach going to the store. Reason why I'm going ahead and bringing it to y'all, because for $14.99, I mean, it's not bad. You can smell it in the store when you check it out and see if it's something for you. But it's a nice gem fragrance, something that's not going to be offensive, something you're just going to smell nice. Like I said, daytime, anytime, or whatever, just one of those dumb reach, you smell nice fragrances. Um, I don't think it's going to give you more. You'll be lucky to get 4 hours out of this, 3 to 4 hours. Of course, Burberry Hero Eau de Parfum is the way to go. It's more resonance, there's more depth to it, more creaminess. Maybe even can wear that fall or winter time. It smelled nice. I actually contemplated getting that one at Macy's. If I find that knockoff or something, a clone in rack stores, I definitely get it. I would actually get that one like discounted. But anyway, solid clone of Burberry Hero. All right, so now we're gonna jump into what I found today at TJ Maxx, and like I said, y'all, I was nothing less than kind of impressed with this situation. So I have one that y'all may not be familiar with, or you may be. I wasn't really familiar with it, but so I had to look it up. But I knew it had to be something special with how this clone looked, and it was Milestone. And so I know Milestone is always duping something, and they rarely miss. You feel me? They rarely miss. So that was this right here. I seen this little presentation, went to take the ball off, and it rolled all around the store. Kind of trolled me a little bit. But this is Milestones Glorious Paris Royal Centile. Now, if you put this in your YouTube search thing, the Geon brand, it's going to pop up with plenty of people talking about this. Yeah, you're going to get plenty of people talking about that fragrance, which helped me go ahead and pull the trigger on this. It is nothing less than beautiful. All right, y'all know I'm more. Anyway, I shouldn't go into all the notes and stuff. I do all that when I do a daily wears of this one right here. So I just kind of give you a rundown as I'm still typing it, because first I got to see if it's going to pull it up, because I want to tell y'all some of the notes. But what this is, it's a beautiful scent. Now, this has a top of, really? That's what you're doing? Okay. Has a top of neroli, some jasmine, white floral top, and a mid of, what was it? Peach and tonka. Anyway, let me spray it for y'all. It's beautiful up top, man. It's got some rose in the middle. You got that background of oud, and it's leather in the base, like a suede leather. This thing is, I cannot believe this is $16.99. What was this one? $16.99. And what it smells like is a more wearable rendition of like a Tuscan leather, or with a mixture of ombre leather, the floral components. It's what those fragrance would be if they wanted to try to appeal to masses. Now, this is still not going to be a mass appealing thing, because you got to enjoy leathery nuances and some, oud, but it's a sweet oud. It's not animalic at all to me. I don't feel like the Tom Ford ombre leather is really animalic. I feel like that oud that's in those is kind of similar to this right here. And I probably, put the comparison of the Guerlain so y'all see what it's duping, which is a beautiful fragrance from what I see people saying. They went straight for the bottle. Like I said, that's what they do. Let's see if this thing is on the play right now. Yeah, no, you still don't want to play. But anyway, we're gonna move on from that. So if you see this in the rack stores, give it a sniff. Try to put your nose on it, and let me know what you think or whatever. So, really, I should edit this. Now it's acting like it want to play. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If y'all see that, pick it up. All right. Next up will be the one that, if you watch my short, then you seen me talking about this fragrance that doesn't have a cap. And that right there, I was debating on that, just because then I was like, well, wait a minute, I'm no cap. So, like, I'm tripping on not having a cap. All right. So I'm going to go back to the other one because it just popped up. But we're going to continue to talk about this, because I seen some people that kind of talked about this one, that picked it up in the rack store. I seen one person compare it. Of course, it's a Stronger With You clone, but which one is the question? Someone said Stronger With You, absolutely. And when I looked it up, looked up the notes, and when I smelled it, I didn't get boozy. I didn't get rum. So I was like, that can't be Stronger With You, absolutely. And come to find out, it has the notes of Stronger With You intensely. And that is like the pink pepper in the top, along with some toffee. It has the base of leather, woods, and say I want to try to pull it up, but like I said, we'll do more of that later. What I'm going to do right now is compare it to my Stronger With You intensely to see if those notes combine. And I'll see how much I've been using this. So if this is this, it's right on time because I'm almost out of it. So it's almost time for some more test strips. All right, so let's see. And I know this is supposed to be first impressions and stuff. Oh yeah. And like I said on my short, atomizer, same deal. And this is actually from Murata. I'm sorry if I said Milestone. Murata makes this one, which is another brand. And yeah, now, slight difference in opening. You get a little more of the sweetness actually from the Stronger With You intensely. Maybe that toffee is a little more prominent, or it comes off a little different because this one comes off as almost chocolatey or hazelnutty a little more than this does. But I'll get them on skin soon. I got too much Enigma Un right now. But when I wear these and totally compare them, yeah, I definitely get the differences, but it's definitely closer than I would think Absolute is. It's not a 1-to-1. This may be like coming off the tester strip, giving me about 80%, about 80% the same. But in the air, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you won't be able to tell. Smelling off the bottles, it smells very, very much so the same. So if you see this, give it a spray. This is not absolutely, in my opinion, as intensely because the notes match up perfectly with intensely. Now, whether they're able to bring it across as well as Armani, of course, that's not going to be the case most of the time. But this is their attempt at intensely. All right, last up, I saw this and I had seen um, a couple of YouTubers speak on this one right here. And when I seen the bottle, I already knew it, automatically knew what this was a dupe of. And that is Guerlain's uh, L'Homme Ideal EDT, which, again, I have a decant of. Just to let you know that that is what it is. Yeah. And as you can see, right on time once again, because I do use this. Of course, it's not as good as the EDP to me, but it has its purpose. It is a good dumb reach once again. Also a good gym fragrance and, just going about your day, fresh out the shower. It works for all of those occasions. So I use it. So if this is a good rendition of that, then I'm not missing once again. And I must say, spraying it in the store, it was good. Like if anybody's sleeping on the L'Homme Ideal, no, it's not the one they talk about the most. It's not the EDP or the Extreme, but it is good. Wow, that thing is aromatic, bruh. Now that's cloning. That's a fucking dead ringer. Excuse my language, but wow, wow, that's on point. That's a win. That's a win all day long for $14.99. Oh, that's amazing. You get all the nuances of the grapefruit, the almond, the just the freshness, a little bit of greenness. Oh man, yeah, they did that. That's the way you. That's the way you girl on. Like if you're not worried about going to buy the discounted girl on, which is probably run you about $50 tops or something like that. That's like the least expensive one. But it is all that is 90-95% this from the opening. How it settles down, dries down, I don't know. Now the grill on, I normally, I may get about 5 hours pushing on that. So I don't know how the longevity is gonna be on this. But if I get 4 hours out of this thing, it is a win because that is the fragrance. That is the fragrance. Wow. Yeah, very fresh, a little soapy. All right, now let's touch back on the notes of this real quick. So, oud definitely in the top. Like some people say they get. Oh, you do get the floral first. I'm not gonna lie, you get the floral first. Oud, rose, woody, leather, warm, spicy, powdery, animalic, cinnamon, amber, floral. I don't get animalic, but that may be because my nose is kind of trained on funky oud and good oud. So top notes, as I was saying, was jasmine and neroli. You have middle notes of rose, cinnamon, and peach. Base notes of oud, sandalwood, leather, amber, and musk. Put together perfectly. So yeah, those are notes of this right here. Copying Guerlain's Santal Royal. All right, man. Like I said, another rare fine rack haul. If you have been with me this long and made it to the end of the video and it's your first time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because you're officially family now. Welcome to the family. I want you to stay tuned for more of whatever I'm giving you is going to be worth your watch. Thank y'all for viewing.